I just can't remember how you do this, but I know that invisible wall there to the right was added. I wonder if I can run on it. Because sometimes it does it that you can actually run above the invisible walls as if they're platforms.
Yeah.
Well, at least they operate better than invisible blocks in Mario.
Yeah.
Nothing can be more annoying than them disappearing and reappearing.
There we go on it. Oh yeah, and that red spring didn't used to be there.
So, glitchy score. Nice.
Yeah, and I passed apparently both acts 1 and 2. Or act 1/2.
There we go.
It's a shame that there's no life system in this. Can you imagine how many I would have had by now?
Probably 1.
I probably known Josh.
Now you'd have 1/2 because it's 1,000 rings to get 1 life.
Can I select these? No,
No, that was ready to go. 1/4 life. And you start with 1/2 life.
Well, if the score goes like that, then in that case, if I manage to pass that too, I'll be actually passing at 2/3. That's instead of GH1 to whatever I'm going to put zone.
Yep.
At least they changed that, because it used to be that was a spike next to the rock. Now you just get doing, doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to use the yellow spring for this.
I think you're supposed to jump the moment you hit the left spring,
Yeah.
land on the rock and then jump.
Right. I could always just land on them. I don't know what if I roll. I remember it like break the fucking game, but
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realise that Mario Luigi, because it's one of the Game Boy Player games, I didn't realise that when you play it on a Game Boy Player, it gives you a rumble feature.
What?
I'm waiting for my because I thought I'd just record some Mario Luigi Superstar Saga just because I wanted to get back to it. I was looking at the options. I didn't realise that it had a rumble feature for the Game Boy, like when you put it into a Game Boy Player, what you have on the GameCube, which allowed you to play Game Boy Advance games. I didn't realise that you could use that option because I never really look at the options anyway.
thank you, Ruby.
Told you it works. And yeah, I remember the Rumble pack on the Game Boy because the first Pokemon Pinball had it.
Yeah.
And it drained battery like what the hell. But it was fun.
Can't have drained batteries like the Game Gear did.
Spiky rocks everywhere.
Well,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum.
And I bet you that's unless there's a spring that takes you back up the top, that's actually dead end down there. Because I remember rightly in the second half of the act, you have to take the top path, otherwise you're dead. Come on, Sonic, move. Probably not the best places to save state, but tough. Oh, that's a safe spring. Okay. Maybe not so safe anymore. It used to be.
Gotta think outside the box for this game.
Well, it used to be Josh originally did it, so you could hit that yellow spring and then it'd take you to that rock, and there was no spring on the side of it. Actually, there's no springs on it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Can you get out the f***ing way? Asshole.
I think Sonny heard you, and he kind of just fell to his death.
You know what game I'm excited for that's coming out that was showed off at E3?
What?
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
Is that another one of them RPGs, like?
Yeah, it's mixing the Mario and Luigi RPG series and the Paper Mario series together.
Hmm.
And it looks really fun. And so does that Cuphead.
So that's what's supposed to happen when you hit that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can load the screen game? I know I'm going faster than you can load, but do you think you can maybe manage it once in a while?
Apparently not.
I don't want to bloody save. Go away. I said, go away. See, this is one of the reasons why I prefer to do the save as. Just in case I accidentally overwrite instead of load.
Yeah, I've done that before where we've saved it and then overwrited the save after I'd done a stupid mistake.
And don't forget, in this one, you're sent back to the beginning, so...
Yep. So don't do it.
Thing is. You've got to watch, because one of these, there it is, actually has spikes underneath it. See? There's spikes at the base. So I had to make sure I landed at the side. I remember that, because Nate went and landed and think he was safe, and he got killed, and he couldn't understand why until the spikes showed themselves. Excuse me, come through. Oh, why did I just bounce into that projectile? Yeah, I barely managed to get past them, and then I decided to bounce into a projectile. What do you think of those spikes to the right?
Very Sonic CD.
They're the reason why you can't go the bottom path. Oh, all these multi boxes for you. It reminds me of Sonic Multi, that bit. I could try and jump over, actually. Oops, too far. Fair enough. Not fair enough. For some reason I just got a bit of lag there. Let's see if I can try and remember how this bit goes. Usually I have a shot of them to beta test and then that's it, I don't touch that version anymore. I can't remember, is there a bottomless pit around here? And spikes at the end though. How about that set of spikes on the left for being inviting? You know, come and touch the panel. Roadblock.
Yeah. Could have been worse. There could have been a spring right at the end, but they shoved you right into those spikes. But
no, instead, actually, if you don't jump at the end, you run into a set of spikes.
Ah,
They're barely visible on screen. They were added in previous version. Sorry, about 2 or 3 previous versions ago.
huh.
And I've beta tested every version of this game.
It's a wonder how you're still sane. Or are you?
No, I'm fine. I just find it hilarious, actually.
Yeah, some people might find that might be mentally scarred for life for that hack, whilst others laugh at it like Sonic the very useful engine.
Folks I wouldn't mind seeing play this is Bloom Paradox Power Plays, where they get Cheryl Remix to do his little rage nights. I can imagine his reaction to this game.
You'll probably punch the screen. or probably just go back to Kaiser Mario and whack himself out cold with it.
You know who should play this hack? Josh Jepson. Photon John should play it. You know, the one that started off with Kaiser Mario.
Has he actually updated any Superman 64 videos?
I don't think so, because Proton John he's been recently doing Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The last episode, I think it was on level 7, and there hasn't been anything since then.
Yeah. Well, no wonder. I think that's like the last anybody ever wants to play that game, or just do what some Comedy Johnny did and just use the level select cheat code to go to the end.
Oh, is that what he did during his review? Like,
Yeah, he had to. For the review to get, he got to the final level, lost it, and then lost all his lives and had to go back to the start to the rings again. He basically said, "Screw that," and found the cheat to skip to the end. Only to find out to get the really good ending, you have to beat the whole game on hard mode.
well, that's kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's fine if they've got like extra endings of that, like on hard mode and that. Like, I think for Fire Emblem actually, that's a good example of 7. Yeah, if you beat all the Kashunas on hard mode, the guy who's got really high evasion, that then the final boss actually says something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get a little more dialogue and like kind of goes on to like hint at why he did all the stuff in the game.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what else? What other games do that?